Struggling with paradiddles? You're in the right place. Mastering paradiddles, and 3 things specifically that you can do if you stick around, if you watch this video and take these tips in here, they're gonna help you. If you put them into practice, because they've been helpful to me. With 22 plus years of playing drums, they've helped me in all aspects, so get buckled in and let's start. Number 1, meaningful application. Now, I've talked about this before in other videos, but meaningful application is essentially what it sounds like, musical application. How can you apply the paradiddles musically? And one of the best ways that we can do that is doing a beat with a paradiddle. So all I'm doing there is just paradiddles between the hi-hat, between the snare, and I'm adding a kick drum on one. I'm accenting the first note. But I'm also not accenting the first note and doing the beat. And the reason I do that is because I feel like it's important. Obviously with that beat, it sounds cooler when you accent the first one because you get that nice snare drum followed by the quieter notes. So this is a twofold thing. You're gonna practice the accents there with the beats and then doing the paradiddles around the drums, and then also do it with not accents, because only then can you really develop the fluidity that you need as a drummer. Because it's nice to be able to put those accents in there and do that musical application, but then being able to do it with no accents is going to be just as important and just as beneficial for you as a drummer. So do that beat, just kick drum on one, nothing crazy, paradiddle, and then accent the first one, and then move it around the kit, and then do it again, just regular, no accents, every note the same volume. And the beautiful thing about that is you're practicing it in that musical application, so when you are able to play the beat and then break away and do a fill for a half measure or a full measure, whatever it is, and then you come back to the paradiddle, it's the perfect application musically, and it's going to help you, especially the more you do it. Please come now, I think I'm falling on all I think is safe.
Sorry, I had to get that out really quick.
So number 2, this is practicing different variations of the paradiddle. And like I said, I've got videos that go more into different paradiddles and variations of paradiddles, but I'll just quickly go through them really quick. Different variations of paradiddles would include, as we mentioned, accenting the first note and then not accenting the first note, double paradiddles and triple paradiddles, inverted paradiddles, and then even hybrid paradiddle rudiments. There's so many different rudiments with paradiddles in them, and being able to play those things, not just doing single paradiddles, but also all those different variations of paradiddles, is going to get you more acquainted to the feeling that is doubles, because paradiddles are essentially the hybrid of a single stroke roll and a double stroke roll. So there's lots of right rights and left lefts, and it's only going to help you build up your single paradiddles. It sounds counterintuitive, but the more of the realm of paradiddles you practice, the better you're gonna get at just single paradiddles, at just right, left, left, right, left, left. Number 3 is the works. Now this is just the conglomerate of things that I've talked about in several videos that I've put out, and that's just any opportunity that you can use as a drummer to advance your drum chops even further along as supplemental, and including those within your regular practice. And that includes weighted sticks. I mentioned those in a previous video. Using weighted sticks or just really heavy sticks, practicing with those, practicing with your weaker hand and building that up, and leading paradiddles with your weaker hand and doing that beat, you know, with your weaker hand. Practicing with different stick grips and really working on the paradiddles with your German grip to build up that wrist strength and to gain better control with your playing and with your paradiddles in general. Using the push-pull technique is another one. I'm not really that comfortable teaching about it, but it's just a way to be able to use gravity just like all the other methods to your advantage. So, and then also the middle finger fulcrum, you're able to get that loose stick feel, but then also the optimal rebound that you need to be able to get those doubles within the paradiddles.